Okay, guys, so still a little nasally, so I'm sorry if I sound nasally right now. It's because I'm sick, but my eyes are not wide open today. But that's okay, because I do have a positive subject that I want to speak on, but it's about the government shutdown. And with that being said, I feel like there's so many negative vibes going on around the community about the government shutdown. And no, it's not fair, because it's even affected my family financially as well, being that we rely upon the government for financial needs as well. So it's shut down funds for my family too, in the sense that we're struggling too. But I just want to let you guys know that God is still in charge. And I want to give you guys the message of believing in God for the impossible. That's what God brought to my heart about this. Yes, I want to say negative things about it. Yes, I want to give you a piece of my mind and tell you what I think about it. But you know what? That's not what the approach that God gave me. And since I've been sick all day, I haven't been able to clean my room. So I just decided to get up and try to clean up my room and try to pick up things around the house, even though I'm not feeling the best. But in that process, God was bringing me some positivity over this situation, because not only am I sick, the government shutdown is just affecting us in a negative way financially. But I just want, rather than making a negative video about it, because everybody's making a negative video about how they feel about this shutdown and how it's not fair and how it's this and how it's that, and leadership is just going this way and going that way, and this person may be antichrist, and that, just all of that negativity. And I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes. I wanted to put a positive video out there, reminding us, those of us that are affected by this government shutdown in any way possible, whether you get any assistance at all from the government, stay encouraged, okay? That's my message today. Stay encouraged, remembering that God is still in charge, and that we need to believe God for the impossible, having faith in Him, trusting in Him, that He will provide for us, no matter if we have, because you got to remember that our income is not truly coming from the government. It's all provided through God and His hands. And if He provided it through us, through the government, He's going to provide it to us through a different way, through a different avenue, some way, somehow unexpected. Because remember, God is a God of impossible. God is a God of breakthrough. God is a God of suddenly. So if you're financially pressed right now because your check comes from the government, or because your check comes from your job, don't think of it as, you know what, my check is not coming in. Where am I going to get this income? Remember that it's through God. Everything is impossible. Paul said, I've learned to be grateful with little or with a lot, whether I'm struggling or whether I'm not. I've learned that my strength comes through Christ who strengthens me, and that's where we've got to come through. That's in Philippians, by the way. Paul is saying, whether we have a little bit or a lot, whether he's had to struggle or he's had to not, he's had plenty or he's not had plenty. He knows that it's through Christ who gives him strength, because he knows who's in charge. He knows whose hand is on his life. He knows where his faith comes from. He knows where his strength comes from. And so that's what I'm telling you guys to do in this moment. Lean on God for your strength. Lean on God for your courage. Lean on God to get you through this, because it is through Christ who gets us through everything. And so remember that. Don't look upon the negative. Every time you turn on the news, it's always the government shutdown, the government shutdown, Donald Trump, the government shutdown, the wall. We need to build this wall. Everything is so negative, but we've got to remember who is still sitting in the throne. It's not Donald Trump. It's not the government. It's none of that. It's God. God is in control, and He has you in the palm of His hand. He's going to make sure that everything is provided for. You're not going to know how or where or when it's going to come, but it's going to come. God sees your need. He's not going to have His children out there suffering, okay? So believe God for the breakthrough. Believe God that it's going to happen, and believe that it's going to come through Him who strengthens us. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day, and be in prayer over this government. Be in prayer over the presidency. Be in prayer over our leadership, because That's what they need. Okay, well, they don't need another negative light thrown at them or negative situation. It's already talked about negatively by everyone. Be the one to stand on prayer and to stand on strength and to believe in God's word and his promises that he is still in charge, and a breakthrough is going to happen. Okay, I love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.